Slow Cooker Sunday! Boy, it's been a while since I said that. I'm so happy to be back, screaming happy Slow Cooker Sunday to you. We're gonna do something a little bit different. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring a topic that is fun and interesting that we should all learn about. For example, today we're gonna talk about the Metaverse. I'm sure you've heard the word, even if it's only because of Facebook changing its name. But it's something maybe that we should explore. It's fun, it's exciting, it's the future. Maybe you don't agree. I'm not an expert, I'll give you some of my ideas. But it is a cooking show. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook Metaverse meatballs. I hope you got your ingredients ready, because here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna have a half a pound of ground beef. By the way, I don't know about you, but don't get the good stuff. You don't need the good stuff and it doesn't taste as good. So, get the crappy ground beef. Get a half pound of ground beef. You need 3/4 of a cup of Italian breadcrumbs. I don't know what makes them Italian, but they're Italian breadcrumbs. 3/4 of a cup of parsley. Yes, always very important. You're gonna need 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. Now, whoever put this together is clearly a garlic lover, because that's way more than 1 teaspoon. 1 minced onion. Look at that. That's a big onion. It's gonna be great. 1 minced onion, 1 egg. We have 1/3 of a cup of Parmesan cheese. We have salt and pepper to taste. Now, just look, this is like most people. This is what people like to taste for pepper, but look at that salt. Oh my God, you wonder why there's high blood pressure right there. You need a 28-ounce can, no cans. 28-ounce jar of marinara sauce, 16-ounce can of crushed tomatoes, and a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. Now, of course, when you make meatballs, it's not really something that if you're not used to getting messy, you know what to do. So, what you're gonna do, and I'm gonna do it 2 different ways. 1, we got the meat. We got it right here. So then, what you gotta do is put it all together and make the meatballs. So let's try it, and let's go back and remember some of the things that we used to do. Here, where does the egg go? It goes in! That's right, Parmesan cheese, in! Oh, made a mess. Breadcrumbs, in! Onions, in! Parsley, in! Well, we got the garlic, in! Salt and pepper to taste. A little pepper over the back. Now, what do? You make the meatballs. Look at this. Yeah, if you used to like to play with Play-Doh when you were a kid, this is the older version of getting messy and making the meatballs. Look, it's incredible. You know what? You can't screw this up, but maybe you can. Who knows? So, obviously what we're gonna do now is mix this all together, and we're gonna take it and we're gonna put it into 1-inch small meatballs, okay? So as you can see now, I've made perfect meatballs. 1 inch is round. Now what you gotta do is you gotta take the meatballs. We're not going straight in the slow cooker yet. What we're gonna do is we're gonna broil them. Put them in the oven. We're gonna broil them for about 5 minutes. They don't have to be completely done, because remember, they're going into the slow cooker after. So we'll put the meatballs in the oven, check for them to be brown. I say 5 minutes. Okay, 5 short minutes later, and look at these babies. They're ready to go. Oh my God, I might eat them right now. And now, you know what we need to do, which is we need to put them in the slow cooker. This is a slow cooker show, you know. So, the first thing we do is put them in the slow cooker, right? No! How? I thought I trained you before. The first thing you do is you put the Pam in the slow cooker. So, here's what happens. The Pam goes in the slow cooker, but you know where it goes. The Pam goes on the floor. And then when it's on the floor, you have your own home machine. You don't need a treadmill. You don't need to go dancing. You got the Pam Shuffle. It's amazing. Unbelievable. Don't tell me you don't have enough time for a home fitness gym. Just put the Pam on the floor. Now, warning, children, don't try this at home. And if you do, make sure you tell your mother before she comes into the room and she starts spinning on the floor. So, now that the Pam Shuffle is done and that the Pam is in the slow cooker, and now that I'm winded, it's terrible, isn't it? I thought I was in shape. So now the meatballs go in the slow cooker. They go in. Now let's not stop. We're putting them all, fumble. They go in the slow cooker. And this one goes in. Then the sauce goes in. Perfect. Look at all this beautiful sauce. In. Okay. Now, in. Now, stir it up a little bit. And this is the part that takes finesse and great chef skills. You need to now put the cover on, turn on the slow cooker, wait 6 hours, and then it's done. That's it. That's the recipe. It's gonna be incredible. We're gonna watch it cook. While we watch it cook, we're gonna talk about the metaverse. Then we're gonna taste it, and the world's gonna be a better place. Okay, now, while these meatballs are cooking, let's talk about the metaverse. If you haven't heard that word yet, I wonder where you've been hiding. What I want to do, I took a couple of factoids, and then I'm going to tell you some of my ideas. But first of all, this is not a new term. It's been around for 30 years, going back to 1992 to the novel Snow Crash. And the Snow Crash novel, the idea was people living some or most of their own lives in a virtual or augmented world. That was where the idea was planted. Now, if you've seen the movie Ready Player One, that's a best first example of what a metaverse looks like from an entertainment standpoint. Now, recently, Facebook has changed their name to Meta Platforms because they see this coming, and when you look at companies like Roblox, you know that this is a real deal. Now, think about this though. There's a world, and frankly, I gotta tell you, I toured one last week with a company who, luckily for them, named themselves Metaverse. They actually came up with this name before Meta was announced. So now they're named Metaverse. Go look them out. This is what we did in this world. So all of a sudden we logged in, me and my daughters, and we picked our own skin. It's sort of like a spacesuit. And you put your own face on it, and you appear in this virtual world, and you see each other. You move with your keyboard, you can jump, you can walk, you can teleport. And in this room were booths. Think of a convention hall. And actually with a boardroom or concerts and different sound relationships, and you could talk to each other. Now, what this company was doing is a classic example of the metaverse. What you can do is be in a virtual world, and people can come and display. They can sell their goods to you. This is where the connection with cryptocurrencies is going to come in. So here, just an idea. There's a virtual world. You can enter it. You can rent space. I will tell you that my own daughter is thinking about how to create a virtual mall where she demonstrates her art, but she also offers a service of taking you and giving you advice on how to create your skin, what your look is like, and how to rent space and let others go. Now, if you go forward 10 years, not even 10 years, 5 years, there will be these entire virtual worlds where you will interact with each other, go to concerts, go to malls, buy and sell things, and it's happening now so fast, it'll make your head spin. So in this virtual world, there may be something that we're doing today that you might not be able to do. And until next time when we have another show, we'll cook something else. But I gotta tell you, there's something I think that is ready in the real world right now. That's this. It's time. And these metaverse meatballs are ready. And not standing on ceremony, look at this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it a taste. That's not only virtually good, that's really, really good. I've done it again, virtual meatballs. Well, that's it from the metaverse and from the real verse. Happy Slow Cooker Sunday. And all I can tell you is the best way to end any episode of Slow Cooker Sunday is to Pam Shuffle. So let's go out on a Pam Shuffle. Yeah! Happy Slow Cooker Sunday.